Psychological facts that explain human behavior. What if I told you that most human behavior is not random? It may seem unpredictable on the surface, but in reality, our actions are driven by patterns deep inside the mind. Understanding these patterns can completely change the way you see people, and even the way you see yourself. Here are 8 psychological facts that explain human behavior. First, people care less about you than you think. We often feel like we're being watched, judged, or analyzed by others. But the truth is, most people are too busy thinking about themselves to focus on you. This is known as the spotlight effect, and it explains why we overestimate how much others notice us. Second, people are driven more by emotion than logic. We like to believe that we make rational decisions, but emotions usually come first. Logic often comes later, just to justify what we already feel. This is why people can make decisions that don't seem logical, but feel right to them. Third, people constantly seek validation. Whether it's through social media, conversations, or small reactions, people look for signs of approval. Even a simple like or compliment can strongly influence behavior. At a deeper level, validation gives a sense of belonging and safety. Fourth, people fear loss more than they value gain. Losing something feels more painful than gaining something feels good. Because of this, people often hold on to things, even when they're not beneficial anymore. This is why change can feel so difficult. Fifth, people naturally mirror each other. Without realizing it, people copy each other's tone, expressions, and behavior. This mirroring helps create connection and trust between individuals. It's one of the reasons why we feel more comfortable around certain people. Sixth, people remember feelings more than facts. You might forget what someone said or did, but you will remember how they made you feel. Emotions leave a stronger imprint than details. This is why emotional experiences tend to last longer in memory. Seventh, people avoid discomfort, even when it limits growth. The brain is designed to keep us safe, not to push us forward. As a result, people often avoid situations that feel uncertain or uncomfortable, even if those situations could lead to improvement. Eighth, people create stories in their minds. When something is unclear, the brain fills in the missing pieces. It makes assumptions, builds narratives, and turns them into something that feels real. But those stories are not always accurate. So what does all of this mean? Human behavior is not as unpredictable as it seems. It is shaped by patterns, emotions, and unconscious processes that influence how we think and act every day. Once you understand these patterns, you stop taking things personally. You begin to see people more clearly, and you gain a deeper understanding of yourself. If you want to understand how your mind really works, subscribe to TheMindWiz.